What's up, guys? It is a gorgeous May spring day. A lot of trees leafing out in phenomenal spring color. Let's start showing you what looks good. Okay, first we have up Acer palmatum Oregon Sunset. Got this one situated over the top of the pond now, next to the Pinus parviflora Fukuzumi right here. Really nice red color in the spring. See here, it does fade like a bronzy green as we get into the summer. But we've had some really nice new growth summer flushes on that. It's a very nice colors kind of all year. And then this one really gets its name from the fall color, which is great, kind of like that fiery orange red. Had a little bit of it last fall, but an early frost kind of muted it. But definitely a more horizontal growing type tree, a little bit of a spread here. Really train that up over the pond. I think that'll be really cool. Really nice red color and shape on this right now. See some of the new growth coming in there over the darker red older growth. Here we have Acer palmatum lily pad. Got this from Mr. Maple this past winter. So first year in the ground with it. Just kind of over the top of the waterfall spillway area. Really cool tight layering habit on this one. Again, another more horizontal grower. I think that's going to look really cool up here. Definitely a unique kind of growth habit and leaf texture. Hard to say, but this is definitely one of my favorites. Why it's kind of out on the corner of the house. But we have Acer palmatum strawberry spring. I'm sure this will go through a bit of a color transformation this spring as well, but I really love the colors on this one. You can tell it's a seedling of Amber Ghost for sure. The new growth it put on last summer was incredible. Kind of some of the pinks that it saw here. Now this more amber pink color, really special. Speaking of Amber Ghost, here is our Acer palmatum Amber Ghost right here. Honestly, it wasn't the best color year for it last year, but everything I keep showing you, this is tremendous. I mean, really, really beautiful amber color this spring. Look at the reticulation just kind of like popping off right there. Especially in the afternoon, kind of dappled sun. It gets here. This is just an absolutely gorgeous tree. Actually got this as a 1 gallon from Lucille Whitman 2 years ago. It's put on some nice new growth since then. Talk about another one that changes colors kind of throughout the year. I've gotten some really dark reds on this as well. Definitely some pinks. Really pretty tree. Okay, here on the hillside garden we have Acer swum moonrise. You can see coming out of that peachy apricot orange. Definitely some red favoring the new growth. I'm sure we'll see some of this go a bit more chartreuse, and then kind of that traditional new growth red flush a little later this spring. That's what happened last year, but I don't know, right now this one, very gorgeous. I did have this over the pond last year, but with the stream addition, did have to move this. It'll have a little bit more space here to kind of grow, and we'll enjoy it from the house. This one in Autumn Moon, I anticipate having a few more updates this spring. But I mean, no doubt why so many people have this up there in their top 5. Incredible tree. All right, here on the hillside, we actually have one of 2 Acer palmatum milas that we have. First full season with this tree. Still has that darker maroonish kind of first flush color. Fading a little bit there. Kind of see some pinks coming in. Really, I mean, the summer color with the flushes and the kind of darker green that it had. This is another one that's just a gorgeous, gorgeous tree, and I can't wait to see what this looks like as it kind of grows. Here we have my second try at Acer palmatum celebration. This one does get sun till about maybe 2:30. You can definitely see it's a dark, dark, dark shade of pink, basically red. But again, articulation is still really nice. Maybe someday we'll move this to a shadier location, but I do like having it up close here so I can kind of check in on it, see how it's doing, see the color changes throughout the spring. Another nice addition from Mr. Maple this winter. Moved this to an ultra shady spot in the woodland garden. This is Acer palmatum USU Madori. So this last spring, we had this in a spot that got sun until maybe 11 a.m. And even that ended up kind of roasting the leaves here. Really nice spring color. I'm almost hoping this goes a little bit more pale yellow as we get later into the season. You can see some dappled sun on this right now, but yeah, this doesn't really get a ton of direct sun here with kind of the canopy surrounding it. Really pretty tree. Definitely a good one to brighten up any sort of shady spot you have.